Well, the most important role is to advise our commander and command group on the integration of gender perspective in all areas. It's a perspective of women, men, and boys and girls, and all population, all people around the world having really a freedom of choice, having hope that they can do what they want, not to be imposed on where they should be working or what they should be doing, but to really understand that they can work and that they can achieve all successes without any limitations related to gender or any other kind of limitations. That's something that NATO understands perfectly.
So on a day-to-day basis, I will go to meetings within NATO Mission Iraq and help the staff understand what women, peace and security is about and what vocabulary we use on a day-to-day basis as well, and give them the tools to be able to discuss women, peace and security with their counterpart in the Ministry of Defense when they do their advisory role. I cannot be everywhere at once, and we're using our staff to promote that. It is important for NATO, it is important for national community as a whole.
In most countries, slightly over 50% of the population is female. Although there hasn't been a proper census in Afghanistan, I expect it could be even higher. So it only makes sense, if you're truly going to do something that's legitimate and representative, that you have women's voices on the table. By including women's voices at the table, it can bring out a perspective, it can bring out information, and increase our knowledge, make us more effective, including on the level of security. The other thing is it helps to build trust with these communities, which we are there ultimately to help and to serve.
It's important that we include all, that it's inclusive approach, which means that we do not forget women, and we want to speak in comprehensive manner to be effective. We have to involve them, communicate with them, to contact them, to hear them, their concerns, that we can consider them through our operations as well. When women and men and boys and girls will be considered on equal treatment, let's say, or be considered and inclusive and involved in different questions of the society, then we will actually reach also peace and security.
The main challenge I have in my job is to incorporate the tenets of inclusiveness, integration, and integrity throughout the staff, to where it is internalized by the members and not just something that is said as a buzzword, but something that they have actually internalized and taking into it. It's a challenge, but it is doable. The best way to do that is talk. This is such a complex subject. For example, we have been doing ground operations for thousands of years. We have been doing naval operations for thousands of years. We've been in the air for over 100 years. We've only really been discussing gender integration for a few years. You have to ask the question, and you have to listen to people, and you have to have a dialogue of interaction versus a dialogue of instruction.
NATO is not just here, as I see it, to help end conflict. We're also here to communicate a set of values and principles, and part of that is walking the talk. We must lead by example.